Continuing in our astrological series of the moon over or near the lighthouses, we are at the Harbor Beach Lighthouse. It is approaching 4:30 in the afternoon, and we are expecting the moon to make an appearance very soon over the Harbor Beach Lighthouse. And even better than the moon making an appearance, Michelle is with us here as well. We are set up on the end of the dock at the Harbor Beach Lighthouse in Harbor Beach, Michigan, waiting for the moon to make an appearance. Using the Fujifilm X-E3 camera, I've got the 75 to 200 zoom lens and the Neewer remote shutter trip on the camera to help reduce camera shake. And actually, the moon is appearing right now. So I've got geese to the right, I've got geese to the left, so the Canada geese are in full force tonight. There's got to be about 1,000 geese on each side of me. I don't know if you can hear them honking through all this, but as we're watching the moon slowly rise over the horizon with that lighthouse in the distance. I boosted the ISO a little bit to reduce some of the camera shake with the lens being set this long. I've got it set at ISO 1600, which at f5.6 is giving me a 640th of a second on the shutter speed. That should freeze any of the action we've got going on. As we look at the back of the camera, you can see the framing that I have. I'm trying to make sure that the lighthouse and the moon are both in the frame. It is a little thin yet, exposure-wise. We do have some nice golden light in the lighthouse, but there are some high clouds that are interfering a little bit with our vision of that moon. All right, we are moving our vantage point a little bit as the sun continues to drop over the horizon. In fact, let's look this way a little bit, kind of keep at me. We can see the sun dropping over the horizon. Hopefully over my shoulder we can see that a little bit. The sunset, and as we continue to look at the lighthouse, it's being lit up by the golden light of the sunset. So there's that one unfortunate band of clouds that are there over the lighthouse, and the moon is going right behind them, or I guess technically the clouds are going over the moon, which is kind of blocking our view, and the moon, of course, is rapidly rising. Right now the moon is totally behind those clouds that are above the lighthouse, and I think by the time the moon makes its reappearance, it's going to be too high to be properly seen in the photograph. And talking to another lady here doing photography, and there's a freighter coming right up Lake Huron, but it is going to be past the lighthouse. It's all three things are not going to happen, it looks like, at the same time. But we're going to continue to stay here as the sun sets and casts its beautiful golden rays of light on this lighthouse, and the sky is just starting to light up. Beautiful. How you doing? You staying warm? You freezing?
No, I'm not.
You're not freezing? You look like you're freezing. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely, I'm filming this.
I said I'm warm. I dressed appropriately.
You dressed appropriately. Better than dressing inappropriately, I guess. Got my microphone cable here. I gotta be careful not to pull a Paul Cook and knock over my camera. make its reappearance on the horizon. But it is
It fell over.
Notice it wasn't falling over when you were messing with it, and that's what made it fall over. You were watching it fall over. We can see the moon just emerging out of that cloud over the lighthouse. I've switched back to a horizontal format. Well, as the moon emerged, all the geese decided to fly at the same time, so we were able to manage to get some geese crossing over the lighthouse and the moon. That was amazing. It was just absolutely amazing. Let me recompose my shot a little bit. For this, as the moon continues to rise and re-emerge over that cloud. What a beautiful night. We're 2 days short of the full moon, but tonight is the day, or tonight is the night we're going to have the best opportunity with the least cloud cover to get these moon photographs. This full moon, it's the last full moon in November. We've got the 1st of December is coming up in just a few days, and it is known as the Beaver Moon. That is going to finish up this excursion tonight. What a spectacular night. We were expecting a number of different things tonight, but I never expected geese to be flying over the moon and the lighthouse. Hopefully one of those shots will have the wings positioned where there's something really nice, so that would be really great. This is obviously a place we're going to have to come back to again and photograph the moon again with the lighthouse. What a beautiful and spectacular evening. As always, thanks for coming along on this. I'm going to post on the screen right now a couple other videos that you may be interested in, including the one where I did the original reconnaissance mission to this location where it was so foggy we couldn't even see the lighthouse. So be sure to join us on all our future adventures.